is the second portion of the video log for the visit to Dallas, and there are a few other things that I was able to do. I went to a Bible study at St. Barnabas Church, which is great. I initially was supposed to talk for 10 minutes and ended up taking an hour speaking about compassion, which was great because of Charles's invitation. It was very moving for some people to hear some of the expressions of compassion during that time. And I'm very grateful for that visit. Also, there was the Peace Day Dallas visit to a area of a refugee settlement, in which it was during the day that people were playing soccer and huddled under chances of somewhat of a warm day. That was also, I'm also grateful to have attended that. One of the other main things was being able to go to the Crow Collection and do a podcast with Amy Hoffman and do a talk at the Crow Collection about compassion, about an hour and a half worth of listening to what people had to say about compassion. That was great because it was within the museum, and behind me was a facade that was part of a living quarter, and I was also surrounded by Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, so it made the whole compassion theme very apropos, and afterwards I was able to talk to a few people and also hear the expressions of compassion, and also do the pairing up of people speaking about time when they've gone through sorrow and suffering, and got a lot of positive feedback. And this all built up to what Charles and I and people at Thanksgiving Square and people at the Crow Collection put together, which was the Compassion Walk on the International Day of Peace and the last day of the Global Unity Compassion Games. And it was wonderful. People gathered at Clyde Morin Park. There were about, I'd say, 20 to 25 people who came, and we were escorted quietly by a couple people on bikes from the law enforcement of Dallas, who kindly added that to the walk, which is great. We had a symbol of a dove that was carried on a long pole in front of the walk. And once we got to Thanksgiving Square, we had a few people talk there as well, and it was a quiet, reflective walk in which people alongside were able to make eye contact and show their support, the people that we passed by during the Midtown walk. And it was a great way to end the visit to Dallas. And later on that evening was Peace Day Dallas, in which there was music that was sung by either individuals or choirs. I attended that with Charles and his wife Connolly. We had a great time, and the whole trip was very refreshing, very lively, very filled with a lot of compassion. And I'm grateful to everyone at the Crow Collection, grateful to everyone with Peace Day Dallas, grateful with everyone with the Compassion Dallas Fort Worth, and all the people that I met. And I'm sure that sometime in the future that I will meet you all again. And I will end this with the saying that, the word that ended up being the most used outside of compassion and peaceful is the word gratitude and grateful. Because without that, there's very little to, it's a word that completes things. In the end, one can only be grateful for all that one receives and one